Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Basketball Report. So today we're continuing with our preview of this new upcoming season 2021-2022, and today we're doing an interesting team, one of the best teams in the West, also made the finals, and it's none other than the Phoenix Suns.
Yes. Looking at the team, firstly, I don't know why they gave Chris Paul such a large extension, if I can say it like that. And all in all, they don't have any debt and cap holds, and they're just a bit over the cap space. But they're in the luxury. Still, I think, still in luxury.
No, I mean they're still fine. They don't got major. Obviously, it's just D-Book and Chris Paul on the big contracts. But Aiton,
they're definitely going to.
Yeah, he's due extension as well. Chris Paul's a little bit too long on the contract. I mean, I do feel like we didn't really have the option with Chris Paul. It was always going to be that amount, or we would have left, and they really couldn't afford to lose Chris Paul. But then again, maybe they could have. Maybe there was better options.
And now we're going to say it again. Maybe Bradley Beal.
Yeah, I mean there was. They can still move around. Obviously, they needed a point guard. They've been struggling with that position. With Eric Bledsoe, didn't work out. We got Ricky Rubio. We thought, this would be the move. Still didn't work out. But he needed a playmaker. There's none better. Obviously CP3 is one of the best. They were kind of forced into that move, into that long contract. The thing is just, by the time that contract ends, he's 40. He's declining season by season. Chris Paul is getting worse and worse as season goes on. So, I mean, this season, yes, I think they're still going to be in it, still going to continue.
Definitely.
But what about next season when Chris Paul picks up maybe another injury? How are they going to go ahead and give extension to Aiton? How are we going to make sure that, they can bring in new, fresh players and possibly trade Chris Paul? I don't think there's a lot of options going forward for this team because we're very limited with that Chris Paul.
Yeah, that's actually, because they have two young players in D-Book and Aiton, and you can actually build around that team to a championship standard. Although they reached a final last season, which is well done to them.
They got a good overall core, a lot of shooting. They've got a nice team.
Yeah, a nice team. Do I think they're going to finish first in the West this season? I would say about there 2, 3, maybe 3, 4.
I think they'll be high. Like I said, same
top four teams. Definitely one of the best teams in the West at the moment, I would say. Still, I think Utah will be above them.
Maybe
Nuggets, maybe.
Nuggets as well, maybe, depending on what Dallas can do.
Yeah, Dallas,
got the Lakers.
But I think this team, I think, could go to the final again. Do I think they're going to win a championship? No, it's always possible for any team to win.
Any team, yeah.
But I think they're just going to fall short again. Chris Paul is quite injury prone, or with his age.
Yeah.
We're looking at the rosters now. They say he has an injury now, so don't actually know what's going on there. But I think still a solid team. I think there's not much actually to say about this team. Future moves quite limited with Chris Paul's contract, because who's going to take a 38-year-old with a $30 million a year contract? It's kind of big. It's kind of big.
It's gonna have to be a salary dump
or something.
That's the only possible thing I can see. Obviously, Chris Paul can surprise us. He can still maintain that form. But
he's a good point guard. I'm not talking about a scorer like Stephen Curry or so. He's a good passer, point guard. On OKC, you guys did quite well with him.
Yeah.
He went to
Suns. He helped a lot.
He did really good also. I think he's got quite good experience, although he came from the Clippers, which was the choke job of the century. But I think he brings experience, and I don't have any shit of Chris Paul, really.
It really helped this team a lot.
It helped
We
his
have to say
team.
this, I mean,
They
it's-
reach a final, which is, you know,
It's been a while
It's
since
been a while.
they were, I think it's the first time we reached final. Obviously, they were last good with the Steve Nash years. They've been in this rebuild for long. D-Book, he's been boring and just really didn't.
yeah, one thing I think we will see this season is hopefully D-Book can be better in
In the
playoffs.
He started hard.
He started hard, and here at the finals, lot of breaks. Really, some open shot, open 3-pointers, just brick shots, And not saying anything bad against D-Book, but, he should, if he can improve that, some of those shots could have, take them to a game 7 or, So, yeah.
He's still a young player, so I don't think anyone's too hard on D-Book at the side. Obviously,
No.
it was his first playoffs.
Yeah,
Looking
also.
at his stats, great playoffs. The main thing is just CP3 is very inconsistent at this stage.
He's on or off.
He'll have a high scoring game and then he'll have a very bad game as well.
Yeah.
Obviously, as the main facilitator, that's his job. I just feel like we're maybe a little bit short on scoring this season. Obviously, Aiton gives them about 20 per game and D-Book 25. But they're going to need someone to step up. I don't think Jay Crowder is that guy. Obviously, defensively, Jay Crowder helped out a lot. I think it's maybe time to move on from Jay Crowder. Obviously, they've got good 3-point shooting and guys like, Bridges and Dario Saric even. They brought in Javel, which also gives them a little bit more options on that center position, which may be something we did lack a little bit.
But Javel is Javel's not the best defender.
It's just
in the world,
adding
is
to
he?
the depth of the
just
squad.
keep,
And that's what you need to do, especially you need to constantly improve. So they've got the same core and they just added one or two few pieces. But at the end of the day, I think this team is going to be good and it's going to be nice and it's going to be all,
But I see this team, if they can get Chris Paul away like in 2 years' time, still competing and on the top.
I don't think that a rebuild is inside.
No, not. I don't know even close.
They can really take this the few guys they have and just add to it, and they'll be for the next 5 to 10 years. They'll be a very good team.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Obviously, depending on who they can get and who they can acquire, can they keep Booker? Can they keep Aiton happy? Are the guys still gonna be on the roster? Obviously, there's things we can ask for it, but for this season specifically, I'm thinking a high team. In the West, I don't think they'll go lower than 5th. Do I think they'll be 1st? Don't think so. Maybe depend. It depends on what Booker can do. If Booker averages 30 this season and Aiton averages 22, definitely. But
no. Let's say just top 4 in the West,
4.
And I think definitely going. I'm gonna say conference finals.
They'll get past the first round. I think semis they're gonna fall short maybe this season.
Maybe we don't know.
Just because other teams I just feel like other teams have gone.
Have made moves.
Way better.
Yeah,
and they've been bad, but.
But they can go to the final again. It's possible. But the league, it changes so much each season. For a team to stay competitive season after season is quite difficult in this era of today's basketball. So solid playoffs team, obviously top 4 in the West, and hope to see them past the semis. But I don't know if you want to say anything.
I think that's about it. A few different opinions on Chris Paul. You think he can maintain that momentum?
Please
let us know. Personally, I don't think he will. But that's just our opinion. Be free to subscribe,
comment.
And, interaction is always nice. But as always, thank you for watching.
And as always, hit
that
jumper.